Marvin Hagler. And in the red corner, introducing from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in also at 158 1/2 pounds, the undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Vito Antuofermo. 15 rounds for boxing.
All right, you've heard Chuck Hull, the ring announce. The fight almost ready to begin. Now, as they get in for the instructions, there is the tail of the tape. No real age differential, minor height differential, weight exactly the same, important reach differential favoring Hagler. So be it. The two of them eyeing one another in the middle of the ring. But right now, back to this fight. It's a 19-6 by 19-6 ring. 10-point must system in scoring. Mandatory 8 count on knockdowns. No standing 8 counts. The 3 knockdown rule waived. They are fighting with Reyes gloves. 8 ounce, of course. And first round act. You will see him convert in the middle of a fight, as Davey Armstrong of Olympic fame has done. Right now he's using the right lead. There, that's what I mean about Antuofermo. Referee in the bout is Mills Lane. He has no voice in the scoring. The 3 judges do. They are Dolby Shirley, Hal Miller, and Dwayne Ford. With a right lead there. Good left there. First really good blow of the fight. Hagler getting that right in. Keep using that reach advantage. You'll hear the bell for the end of the round in just seconds. We're back live. Round 2 just underway. World Middleweight Championship at stake. No division here. Both WBC and WBA versions. Hagler to the right of your screen, the challenger, the predominant favorite. In the first round, fighting southpaw style. He was the more effective. He got in a good left, as you saw, against Antuofermo. This is a good-sized ring, a lot of room to work with. And Hagler now putting his jab, his right blade jab, effectively together with an occasional left in combination. Antuofermo trying to stay all over Hagler on the inside, using his body strength. But Antuofermo paying the price. Hagler wanting to keep that both hands are power laden. To go in this, the second round. Wide left by Hagler, following the right. At the end of this round, we're going to go into the corners and seek to ascertain what the fighters are being told by the respective corners. Vito with a good down the right. What you must remember about Antuofermo, too, as the round ended, we totally poised and confident. He's been carrying around a fly swatter all over town. It says, Vito the Mosquito, I'll swat him like a fly. But there is Antuofermo quickly following his corners as the fight progresses. There was the left lead. Remember, he was a natural southpaw, and that left is dynamite. Combination. Minute to go in the round. Back live in Las Vegas, Nevada. Round 4 underway. Marvin Hagler, the favorite, the challenger against Vito Antuofermo. Hagler to the right of your screen. That's what's at stake, the world middleweight crown. So far, the pattern plain. Antuofermo trying to get inside, tie up the opponent, maul him, brawl with him. But Hagler effectively staying away, boxing beautifully and with punching power. Dominant in the first 3 rounds. The bridge of Antuofermo's nose, right between the eyes, is markedly red. There is no flow of blood as yet, but clearly it is red and sore. And it's sore from that kind of right lead. Saw Hagler get in there again and again tonight in the pattern of this fight. Fighting mainly southpaw style. Now the blood has begun to flow. Get in there. He is really chewing up Antuofermo at this point. He's giving a beautiful exhibition because Antuofermo is so rough and tough. He is not an easy man to get to and to really hurt. Not the way he comes in on you and ties you up. A minute left in round 4. Keep coming, doesn't it? Vito is not a mosquito.
Keep going, Vito, come on.
Oh, that Antuofermo head got up into Hagler's chin there. That's what Hagler must be very careful about. We are coming to the end of round 4. There have been no knockdowns. Hagler again with that quick short right in there, followed by the quick left. We'll go to Antuofermo's corner at the end of this round. See as Antuofermo gets in there how he tries to use that head. One of Vito's last statements in the corner. I'll go get him now. Let's see if he can. On his instructions, more pressure. Oh, right lead caught Hagler, and it hurt him. Came out of nowhere. This is 5th round action. Antuofermo having by far his best round. Stung Hagler with a right lead early in this round. And just a few seconds ago, you saw him scoring with a combination. Antuofermo having clearly his best round. Hurting Hagler with the right. Hagler changing now. You see, the effect can be terribly confusing to the opponent. Oh, again that Antuofermo right lead caught Hagler. He has really hurt Hagler in this round. Now hauling him into the corner, getting that head up under the chin, using the head as a weapon. I must say this, he has clearly responded to his corner's instructions. Fighting the kind of round that his corner wanted him to fight. As this round comes to a close, we'll go to Antuofermo's corner again. So the round ends. During the round, maybe 3 times with the right hand. But Freddie knows what he's doing. Exhort the fighter. He knows his fighters. In his 70s now, Freddie, for a long time, one of the great corner men of the business. Sixth round action. Just expect Antuofermo to start going to the midsection as he just did there. Strategically, that's the way to wear Hagler down. Middleweight crown at stake. No mixed up jurisdictional strife here. It's for both the WBC and the WBA versions of the title. As Hagler scored effectively there with his combinations. Hagler now back to where he was in the first 4 rounds. Boxing beautifully. Controlling the action. Facing it his way. Distance between him and Antuofermo. Then Antuofermo comes in, trying to tie up Hagler, get inside of him, and use the body. We're inside a minute. Snapped back by a Hagler right. Hagler returned to dominance clearly in this round. Look at that right get in there. Of the round about here. So he lunges. Corner man was telling Hagler, Antuofermo lunges. As he lunges, he presents an incoming target. Get him then. Coming up, Galindez against Johnson. WBA light heavyweight title at stake. The scene set for that, the venue, the Superdome in New Orleans. This one is for the world middleweight crown. On balance, Hagler has done a beautiful job. Curious, Hagler blinked his right eye, half touched his right eye with his right glove, as if his vision was, at least for a second or two, impaired. But he's back to himself again. And as the action proceeds, it is still Hagler dictating the fight. The fight style. Meanwhile here, the bell for round 8. So far, the cut under Vito's right eye and above the right eye have not had a blood flow. And that's been fortunate. And scoring. That's Mills Lane, the referee, breaking them up. Remember, he does not have a voice in the scoring. 3 judges do. Vito scored with his own long left. Thrown half in the air because, of course, Hagler has the reach on it. Lunging blow. Unchanging, clearly fixed. Hagler trying to box, keep the shorter man off him, not haul with him or brawl with him. Antuofermo trying to do exactly that, and just then, as he came in and tied up Hagler, he did score. And right there, he scored with a right again. This has not been a bad round for Antuofermo. Oh, a good left right there by Antuofermo. One must look out now as to Hagler's stamina, because remember, we told you Antuofermo comes strongly in the late rounds. The end of the round coming up. Back for round 9. Antuofermo, the shorter man. Hagler, the challenger, the overwhelming favorite. Antuofermo, told by his corner people, when you throw the punches, you hit him. Throw the punches. This is the time to start looking closely at Antuofermo in terms of his steady movement, steady pursuing, steady attacking, and Hagler in terms of his stamina. With the right lead. Wild swing and a miss by Hagler. Antuofermo's most effective blows, especially in his 2 best rounds, the 5th and the 8th, have been the right lead. As the last round ended, though, it must be remembered, Antuofermo scored well with a left. And right there with another left. Antuofermo is coming on, as he showed you there. And in this round, as in the last round, a subtle change in the flow of the fight, because Antuofermo making this much more his kind of fight. corner again at the end of this round. Try and pick up what that corner is telling the defending champion. Ninth round coming to an end. And Hagler not throwing as many punches in the pattern of the fight over the last 2 rounds. Now Hagler responding to his corner, quick with a couple of right leads. Pushing, falling, but connecting. Antuofermo with a good left. Antuofermo the pursuer now, and with a minute to go in round 10. And in view of what has happened in the 2 rounds preceding this one, Antuofermo is coming on. Crowd totally misled. Antuofermo off balance, had a near slip. He was not hit. This is what happened in Monte Carlo. Antuofermo starting poorly and coming on stronger in the last 5 rounds, 6 rounds of that fight. Coming to the end of the round. The fight has grown, I think, suspiciously close. Antuofermo coming on in the last 3 rounds. Hagler not throwing as much leather. And there is your evidence. It is Antuofermo now who is making the fight, pacing, fighting his fight. And Hagler's stamina is to be watched closely. When Benitez goes against Leonard, watch for the same thing. Wilfredo likes to convert to the southpaw style, especially when he's fighting on the ropes. Right there, Antuofermo scored heavily with the left, and the crowd responds. They can sense it. Antuofermo with another good left. To respond himself. The lead he had built up in this fight. And Hagler, I think, was hurt. Hurt or tired. Antuofermo uses that sawed-off torso of his. This thing has become a brawl in this round. And really hurt him. You saw those successive lefts. Now back to the right. And Antuofermo hurt. So at the end of the round, we're not going to a commercial. We'll follow Antuofermo again. You will never see a tougher, gamer fighter than Vito Antuofermo. Now what Hagler's trying to do right now, as you quickly see, is reestablish the pace and pattern of the earlier rounds. Keep Vito off him. Use the boxing skills, the superior reach. Let's see how much Antuofermo has left after the pounding he took. We've had a pretty decent go of it. Fatigue is understandable here in the 12th round. Right there, Vito with his own right, but Hagler now coming back with his own sequences of punches. Head between. Just as Hagler was reasserting command, this tough little cookie who doesn't want to lose his title came back and landed 3 crisp, sharp blows and stung Hagler. Hagler now tired against the ropes. They're telling him from his corner, get off the ropes. He did. Quickly moving on his toes, establishing movement. It's amazing the way that little fella, Antuofermo, will strike back at you. Right there. Good. Straight. Right. Antuofermo. We're approaching the end of the 12th round. We're back live. Sports Pavilion, Caesars Palace, Las Vegas, Nevada. 13th round action underway. Pattern of the fight beginning. Most ringside people have Hagler ahead, but the question is, by what margin? Because Antuofermo has come on ever since the 8th round. Hagler reestablished himself in the 11th. The 12th round could have gone either way. Round, the world middleweight title at stake. Both fighters from time to time evidencing their fatigue. It's been a brawling thing the way Antuofermo fights. More stylish performer, Hagler. Antuofermo getting in. Look at that head. See where he puts that head as he has throughout the fight. That strength of that upper body all over the other man. Right there, he's doing it again. Then on the break, he got in a short right. He got in another good straight right. Oh, he caught Hagler with a right, and he hurt Hagler. And Hagler now getting off those ropes. A terrible danger spot for Marvin Hagler when he's pinioned against those ropes. Now he's trying to reestablish movement. Use the ring. Antuofermo beckoning to him. Come on. The old Ali style. And the crowd is on its feet and responding. And a good round for Vito Antuofermo, quite clearly. Now winding down, and we'll return with more boxing action after this from our local stations. That's the bell for round 14. The world middleweight title at stake. The defending champion, the heavy underdog, Vito Antuofermo, has taken over this crowd because from the 8th round on, after being beaten up pretty decisively, or at least outboxed pretty decisively in the early going by Marvin Hagler, Antuofermo has turned the thing around. He has changed the pace of the fight. He has made it his kind of fight. It's not a pretty style of fighting. It's a heavy flow of blood now. Hagler is cut. His back right above me. I'm trying corner of the right eye. A gash. And the blood flowing down. And Hagler, the one to be holding on. No, Vito is not a pretty fighter. What he is a tough fighter who, despite his absence of style, is very effective. Hagler's corner now begging Marvin to put it together. Terribly close in the scoring. Now, Vito was quickly and abruptly stunned by a Hagler right. Antuofermo, from his point of view, there's Hagler again, suddenly responding with punches. But that tough little cookie from Brooklyn, Vito Antuofermo, keeps trying to come on. This has turned out to have shifting tides of fortune that didn't seem possible in the light of Hagler's dominance in the early going. As Antuofermo still with that head lodged in. A good left by Hagler. A stunning left by Hagler. Hagler back with the right leg. Hagler now scoring against Antuofermo, but still Antuofermo comes on. And the blood flows from the cut in the right corner of Hagler's right eye. This is 14th round action. This is not a split championship and the jurisdictional strife that envelops boxing. This is for the whole ball of wax. WBA and WBC. Blood on Vito's left shoulder is Hagler's blood. Let's go to Hagler's corner. Gloves. Standing there now, toe to toe. Hagler with the right and the left that constituted the cleaner blows. Vito answering right back. Hagler missing. Crowd has got eye. Hagler coming right back, though. That's the beauty of this fight. Every time, and it's been this way from the 8th round on, you think a fighter is going to control the pace and the action. His way, it will just as suddenly switch. One thing is clear. Vito rocked by a Hagler uppercut. Vito's left eye, a bloody mess now. Hagler using the uppercut, then ripping Antuofermo with clean, sharp blows. Antuofermo doesn't go down, and Hagler a little bit arm and leg weary. There is effectiveness. 1 minute left to go in the fight. Vito coming back now. This will not, I don't think, be the easiest fight in the world to score. Two very tired men, but Hagler now throwing the leather and with the cleaner blows. Antuofermo now won it. His arms upraised. He feels his last 7 rounds, the way he fought, entitled him to the decision. Antuofermo retains his title.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the decision of the judges. Judge Dalby Shirley scores 144, 142, Antuofermo. Judge Dwayne Ford scores 145, 141, Marvin Hagler.
1-1. Let's see how this thing goes.
Judge Hal Miller scores 143 Hagler, 143 Antuofermo. The decision is a draw.
It's a draw.
Antuofermo is skilled.
Vito retains the title. Good Lord, they called it a draw. Hagler absolutely disgusting.